I've decided to show you what a typical day looks like for me and what a typical day looks like for my mentee, Elizabeth, and her friends. When I say looks like, I simply mean in terms of our surroundings as we go about our daily routines. For me, those surroundings include UGA, downtown Athens, and Millage Avenue. However, for many others, their surroundings are much different. Before I get into the topic of division within our community and how it relates to seeing students beyond the classroom, listen to the responses to some of my questions by Elizabeth and her friends. As you listen, you will see pictures and videos of Elizabeth's school, her apartment complex, the park where she plays, and some of the places we go when I pick her up as a part of my community mentoring. For interview questions where the question being asked or the answer being given can't be heard, I have typed them on the screen. I have also divided the video into parts, including school mentoring, community mentoring, and division. The images following these transitions depict them. The footage showing the division in Athens will begin to play during the last part of the interview, but I will discuss it more afterwards. I set up my video this way because I felt like presenting Elizabeth's answers to the questions that I asked would be a good way to realistically introduce the fact that there are differences between people's funds of knowledge. The content in this video is evidence that that is true.
Do you think, since y'all all speak Spanish, that has something to do with why y'all, became friends? When they came here and stuff? Okay, so what do y'all do when you get home from school? What do y'all do?
We eat. Do our homework.
She doesn't let me eat.
If we have homework,
You don't let me eat.
we have our homework, and we change into different clothes to play outside.
Oh, because my mom didn't really like washing laundry, going to other places.
So do y'all have,
Where we lived, there was small rooms. My mom said.
do y'all like living there?
Yes, it's a peaceful neighborhood.
It's peaceful? And y'all always play together, right? Outside?
Not on Saturday.
Not on Saturdays?
Or Sundays.
How come?
But we see each other every Saturday.
She goes to Gainesville.
My mom doesn't go to work.
What does your dad do for work?
Cook.
That's cool.
He works at La
Have you
Paella.
been to La
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, he's the one that makes the food.
That's awesome. I bet he's a really good cook then.
Her mom used to work at Agua Limpa. She always came here on Mondays because she did classes for English. And then whenever it was over, she asked those days back and gave her regular days off. And so her boss didn't let her.
How come sometimes, do y'all speak Spanish to each other when you don't want me to know what you're saying?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
I'm just wondering, because sometimes...
Like you just said it right now.
See, sometimes y'all will be speaking, y'all just do a couple words.
Dame un pedazo means give me a piece, okay?
Okay.
And she just said dame un pedazo to Jennifer right now.
I took Spanish, so I know,
Ay, yo no. ¿Es mío? ¿Qué te comiste? ¿Dónde está? En tu boca. En su panza.
But why do y'all choose, what makes you decide to say that in Spanish? Is that why, how come you're
It's more funnier.
it's just funnier?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how so many people, including myself sometimes, can be blind to such an evident divide. Baxter Street, which was shown earlier, is a prime example. One side of the street is home to Clark Middle School, the Athens Public Library, and multiple businesses, while the other side is composed of government housing, the police station, and a few restaurants. It's crazy to think that I can be driving down Millage Avenue and then turn onto a street directly off of it, such as Baxter Street, Rock Springs Road, or Hancock Avenue, and things are suddenly so different. This brings me to my point about seeing students beyond the classroom. As a teacher, one of my jobs will be to know my community, which is where my students will be coming from. They will be bringing so many different experiences with them to my classroom. Although those experiences may not be similar to mine at all, it will still be important for me to understand and respect the knowledge that my students already have. Lewis Moll does a good job of discussing funds of knowledge and seeing students outside of the classroom. I've included a couple of quotes from this article that I found to be useful.